Yeah, Bonnie, Udi, and a wedding the same. Arrow, as film, as the so. Meka, I can't say, you know, a year Ernest Addison, a year formal, a year Bank of Ghana, and as a BOG, Bank of Ghana. The a year came over at the Ghana for body into two, say, oh, free idea so, like young Cofano, and Bessie idea so, and I shall say, MPP4. Omasheda edi agro all because king of Oriata Boniana Odi Tata Marina or finance minister. Ye boni teacher say own free son. I say omo in the free son or more phobia or even more dangerous than ono ken a attack. Ma we can't go say you know a forensic audit for akoshishem krata say akohu invoice. Be a excess a LPP4 a 2024 yeah ba beto aba no omuchim actually movie say omunya a cars be a worth almost getting to a $5 million a omuyi a Ghana sika ene omu ambotom sika Ghana ankasa sika e de ko pesa cars na up to now yeah who cars in our system but invoice and I say enkrata sem so kire sorry to say invoice but enkrata sem omo anase ekwan omo fa so the budget can dey omo de nkrata ba say $5 million no omo de ko for cars no up to now yeah who cars na Ernest Addison nesa ehyehyase Bank of Ghana ono no ye CEO anase governor e ho nesa ehyehyase bia omo timi yes as na ade we na ba homia enso eka ho na omo timi di say dwuma de ebusanfo yem pese beje wo mbra boso omo yenkone ye fa yaso enkotie ensema ekoso na sisi am de abetu dwa e parliament se sansem na ekoso na full investigation enso edi echira eba ebusanfo yenya abotre Ghana yenka yakomanto yem yo mane de de ahyehyɛ mo sase a money abroad mo de ho dwuma mo me enko nkuti bedo bibias.
Confirming that goods have been received dated 12 October 2024, the vehicles were never delivered. Similarly, the Judicial Service appeared to be caught in a web of falsified stores received advice. While an SRA dated 25th October 2024 claimed the receipt of 7 Toyota saloon cars, as soon as the audit was initiated, the supplier wrote to the Judicial Service on 10th April 2025, indicating their inability to supply the said vehicles as scheduled. This shows that fraudulent documents were submitted to the Ministry of Finance for payments, and steps have been taken to avoid the recurrence of this incident. Mr. Speaker, these cases illustrate a disturbing pattern of fraud designed to deprive the people of Ghana hundreds of millions of cedis of public funds.
What would the MP This is a new one from the Auditor General. And these people, they think we are forgotten. That's what I'm saying, say. As much as these prosecutions are taking long, there's a lot. What's in some of Finance Minister kind? Now, let's go back and listen to other things he said.
Mr. Speaker, fictitious debt of 89.4 million Ghana cedis. The then Ministry of Trade and Industry in 2024 submitted a request of 89.4 million Ghana cedis to the Ministry of Finance to be transferred to 5 commercial banks as government's contribution to interest payments under the One District, One Factory initiative. The Ministry of Finance subsequently processed same to the Controller and Accountant General's Department for payment. But Mr. Speaker, this particular request was part of BTA's sitting at the Controller and Accountant General's Department awaiting cash for payment. When auditors contacted these 5 banks to confirm the liability, every single one of them denied being owed any amount by government under the said arrangement. According to the auditors, the said 89.4 million Ghana cedis debt was fictitious. Without the audit intervention, a whopping 89.4 million Ghana cedis of hard-earned public money could have been disbursed to settle this non-existent liability. Mr. Speaker, Only God knows how much of taxpayers' money has been lost to similar fictitious claims. Right, Honorable Speaker, payment of 10.5 million Ghana cedis was recorded as having been made into an account named the buffer account at a commercial bank. Upon verification, the bank confirmed that it had never received such payment. The account number cited did not exist within the bank's records and did not even conform to its account numbering format. The evidence from the audit pointed to a completely fictitious account. Mr. Speaker, as a result of these fictitious accounts linked to the one district, one factory payments, the entire 1B, 1F scheme requires a forensic audit which will be carried out soon. More so when government is said to have spent 391 million Ghana cedis as its contribution towards 1B, 1F interest subsidies as at the end of 2020.
What to assume? This is NPP terminal report. Auditor General of Ghana report. No. 2024 damage on me. No. We are show. See the akane.
The unfounded teacher trainee arrears. The Ministry of Education reported unpaid allowances totaling 160 million Ghana cedis to teacher trainees under the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. When auditors engaged Ghc8.1B, the agency confirmed that as of December 2024, there were no outstanding arrears. Over 159 million Ghana cedis would have been lost but for this audit. Mr. Speaker, an amount of 6.1 million Ghana cedis appeared on the Ministry of Education's BTA schedule at the Controller and Accountant General's Department, even though the same funds had already been paid by a donor partner. Such entries opened a door for double payments and exposed a dangerous pattern of weak oversight and porous coordination between donor and government financial records. Mr. Speaker, auditors identified BTAs totaling 293 million Ghana cedis for 6 MDAs with no documentation. There were no contracts, no IPCs, and no record of any executed work. Mr. Speaker, the breakdown of the unsupported BTAs are as follows. Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, 241.2 million Ghana cedis. Ministry of Roads and Highways, 26.3 million Ghana cedis. Judicial Service, 18.2 million Ghana cedis. Ministry of Special Initiatives, 3.7 million Ghana cedis. Ministry of Health, 2.4 million Ghana cedis. And the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice, 782,262 Ghana cedis.
Courtesy Joy News, fake news. Now, this is what they did. Now we are talking about 4.4 billion in recycled invoices, fake invoices. 4.4 billion recycled invoices. Oforiata, head Baumia, head of economic management team. That is what they were doing. 4.4 billion in recycled invoices. Your true invoice when you copy pani as done in the invoice. I did about 10 times. These are the same people doing press conference today. We are talking about 1.4 billion duplicated claims. 1.4 billion. No mebia omudi eji ye kasika we na we mu de abandem ka nyina no mboa. Owa go hwe chiri no onye adwuma bia 1.4 billion. We are talking about 160 million teacher trainee for sika. Kwasiafo. MPP nkwasiafo. Kokofo no omumba ene ko training colleges no. 160 million million Ghana cedis. Kwasiafo then yati Ghana also ukotie MPP ni press conference. Mamencho de yakura wa asem no mamencho. ECG. On. Afenyo makin. On na board chair, and a Dubik Mahama. ECG CEO. Had you see in the executive summary? Wouldn't you see ECG afenyo makin. Minority leader. Shade. This is the Auditor General's report. And I'm Troy. Let me read this to you. Part 2. Summary of findings and recommendations by ministries. Ministry of Energy, Electricity Company of Ghana. Now, share the Auditor General Troy. Point 35. Our review of the company's expenditure. He's talking about ECG. Our review of the company's expenditure as against the approved budget disclosed that the actual expenditure for 13 budget line items amounting to 333.9 million exceeded their budgeted amount of 144 million Ghana cedis. Now, by 189.2 million, we also noted that the excess expenditure was not approved by the company's board. Who was the board chair? Afenyo Makin. Who was the CEO? Dubik Mahama. All those monies, Sasika Omebosui, over 300 to what have all been overloaded. Thank you very much. Transformers are what Ghana, 90% overloaded transformers. Until recently, ECG, the Ministry of Energy, they are trying to change transformers in Ghana. And it's always steady for any to form. Area bia abanika say wabe change transformer. What is someone complaining about low current da? No, it's our problem. No co in Sioboma. What is a transformer ne do? Because this is how you build a nation, and we have a lot of things to correct as a people. MPP for 8 years, this country wasn't governed. We were being led by vultures. We were being led by idiots, devils. They didn't care. It was about themselves. It was about stealing from Ghana for. And to remember, this government is doing a Juma 8 years ago. The government is now doing that job. The government is now doing a Juma. At this point, is this the time for government to be changing transformers? I'm asking you. I feel now you're changing transformer because transformers say they overloaded. The MPP did not care. Hey, hospitals they were Ghana no money gas oxygen. So the MPP did not care. MPP agenda one. When si ba kumpo obeto afare omani guo proye obeto sewia omani guo proye kumewu obeto a lot of us. They didn't care. They didn't put any equipment in it. All that they were doing was the fools were following Ekufuado around like a pig. With All Due Respect extended version, we are live across the nation. We are live in Africa. We are in 22 African countries, including Ghana. We are live on Facebook, Loud Silence TV. We are on Facebook with All Due Respect page. We are streaming live on YouTube, Loud Silence TV. We are live on Multi TV tonight. We are back on TV, Loud Silence TV. Search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Get us live. Also live on radio. We have our own radio app. If you have an Android device, go to the Google Play Store, download Loud Silence Radio. You can be part of tonight's show. If you have an Apple device, go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. My name is Kevin Taylor. We are still on Ghana. Now, there's something interesting, and it's got to do with energy. You're energy, now I'll see you Ghana for a air core. If TV is back, all right. Okay. They are still working on it. They just told me to give them a few minutes. They will get TV back on air. In fact, John Mahama discovery, why year in this his first presidency, and the first time presidency, shocking. And there are young people when he sits back now share modern boy and especially a juma yede to almost so omunye na enye juma ketwa. Now one of the revelations of John Mahama a year and a new discoveries are John Mahama a year the CEO of Tema Oil Refinery, Lawyer Edmond. And I say this because Oshe baby to set Tema Oil Refinery and yet for anybody to go at this moment. One of those strategic places are Saudi will be called na onye kukudro, oni technical know-how, onya smart, onya intelligent. Odi nipan ba call nipan ba be a problem amount. And the reason why I'm saying say John Mahama, why a lot of we're changing Ghana politics. There were some people John Mahama more opportunity for Ghana from the beginning. So many people were like, Sami Jemfi obetuma ye juma we. Obi to say, you see, lawyer ya okwa kwashe tema oil refinery. Ejuma we obetuma ye. Basentele obetuma ye juma we. Nikwe Julius obetuma ye juma we DVLA. Now you see young men who are hungry to work, and you are seeing the difference they are making. They are not perfect. They are making, some of them are making fundamental mistakes. That's fine. But who said the amount of a Juma John Mahama, any responsibility? John Mahama, these kind of people, young people. Yeah, the Juma we am penny for that. Tema oil refinery, KK Sapon, SK Sapon, dia napo, yeah, the man called for a swim your minimum day. We never got a drop of a refined oil, a Ghana for the year, be that. From time John Mahama Yakofa, a word that could call Tema oil refinery. A word that could change it Tema oil refinery. You hand it over power Emma Kufa the Baumia from 2016. Embassy 2024. Na Tema oil refinery. Obian Tumama oil and so from a Ghana for the ya refine it. But you see, John Mahama Abba power. Wasade a faith ashe young people be say you can do it. And today as we speak, we are seeing young politicians who have been given responsibility. Go to NPA. Go to BOST. No, look at all these people. These are people on a normal day, the NPP will say, Jimmy. I'm telling you. Edudi Tamaklo. Afedi, BOST. Ubehu lawyer Edmond, Tor. Ubehu Julius, DVLA. Ubehu Obiti say, I just mentioned his name. This. All of them around. And these people are delivering. Today we are talking about Tema Oil Refinery to increase output from 28,000 barrels to 45,000 barrels daily, very soon. Then you ask yourself, say, hey, how did we get here? Young people can change the face of Ghana, your economy. Today a young man is leading tour. From 28, they are targeting 45,000 barrels a day. And I know by the time NDC, John Mahama, now they are around by 200,000 barrels. Because this is John Mahama's first time. And John Mahama, the time, and we say, we are politics. Yani say we are satisfied, no? Not to refining over 100,000 barrels a day. And this is something that we are not supposed to take for granted. Gold Board, NPA, BOST, TOR, DVLA. You can go to so many of them. Malik Basintele. These are young. These are below 40 years young men. Nobody is over 45 years. None of these people. Go back to MPP era. Show me to say Mickey Mouse, a Greek minister, Oseakoto, Shenenim, we did 98. Onye Kufuor we, Shamwa Kwanta. He was in charge of road. When the baye dien, Shenenim, Onye Kufuor Nkwasiade. Show me to Ude Kweche, Osafu Mafu. Women and managing Ghana 8 years old. Ya Osafu Mafu. You step back, you see somebody like former health minister. Kwekume enu. Then you step back. No ko hu to say Oforiata. Then you step back, you go and see somebody like Mumam Sankwasi Afori Bidin. Look at these people. Then look at the number of finance ministers, some about MPP. Look at Ato Forson. One person with his deputy. Ato Forson. Nobody gave Ato Forson a dog chance in Ghana. A dog chance. Nobody in Ghana gave Ato Forson a dog chance. Nobody. And today, see what Ato Forson has done. Imagine you give Ato Forson the opportunity to run this finance ministry the way he's running it. Nobody gave Ato Forson a dog chance Because at the first didn't come with, I went to Yale and I did and me of our ha and I'm papa ha. At the first came and said, I want to work. Give me work to do. This is what we are seeing today. See the roads minister, Agboja. Look at the lands minister. Look at the work these people are doing. I'm not saying this government is perfect, but so the two sound question for we own there, MPP for we own there. Then we need to keep the NDC in power for 41 years. Today we are talking about Tema Oil Refinery. Kwame Nkrumah Italians be in the 60s. They could not at the point. I went to Mama Tema Oil Refinery and fit oil ba kumpo anto ho. And the Kufuor ba omia unena de omde Tema to no ye. Napo Kenya Japan. Ene omo anomo setting no na omo de Tema Oil Refinery aye omo tank farm. Omo koto pirate fuel a no de abegum. Tema Oil Refinery na e wo say ye adwuma. Na ne fango tie ni na yetumi ton de adwuma no na pomo e de ho na tank farm tanks na what Tema Oil Refinery no e ho na almost store almost diesel almost personal diesel almost ton ama aban and he say we are wadwene say o de eye investor bi abape no ma kele no o yes o de obi bape no ma create asamato no so because Canada Japan napo bawomian ne nkofo they were using Tema Oil Refinery during the Kufuor's era to store their diesel into na our BDCs, bulk distribution companies. The oil no from no bar oil na nka o say ba na refine no na BDCs the oil no sebio e fango no akogu Tema Oil Refinery tank nim na pomo store no ho. They store it there into we are no more toma buying into Tampuli. That MPA boss, former boss, Kromfono, Tampuli, no, Sakwano, that is what he started doing. It's almost torn with Tema Oil Refinery, not Tampuli, to every a year, the over container him, or we ain't ordinary to ma a year, acquire him, say Mozambique or China, your friend Mustafa Hamid, and also the same thing. The MPP as a political party, almost my coach, Chine, almost to me, a Tema Oil Refinery, and Yejuma. They passed by Tema Oil Refinery, and could be a central oil. Kwasiafo. These are foolish people. Are these people you have to sit and listen to? MPP Kwasiafo we na ende ye kasa is MPP for energy wasam. Now we got
unlike it media like share subscribe to the channel. Send a political trending news we are Ghana Politics Avenue so as you pen to the Bramo na beja for NNT for Yankopon show we are audio media. Dan da say na political updated news on kwa ana ya the Bramo na beja for NNT for Yankopon show we are ha and I'm kwan 7